Okay, so because it is a general reading, I'm going to give the zodiac signs that come up as well as we go through the reading. That's better. We can see these better now. Okay, you start off with the card of victory, the 6. Having victory in something that you fought very passionately about, and having public recognition for that. There is the laurel. Maybe you've written exams as well and you've passed your exam successfully because it is public recognition here. There's forward movement with the horse and recognition and accolades for what you have achieved publicly. Then we move on to the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a messenger. He brings in a message. He's a water sign. It could be somebody in your situation, which would be water. You are air. Water is Cancerian, Aquarius, or Pisces. And he would be a younger person. He's giving you an offer or a message that could be heartfelt. And with fish, it could be something quite joyous or prosperous as well. It's always a heartfelt message when it's with the cup. The center, your main feature card here is the world, and the world is 21-3. It's the last major arcana card in the deck, saying that you've come full circle from 0 to hero, basically, because this is victory and celebration after a long struggle. You stepping through into a new cycle, a new doorway, a new opportunity. It could also mean travel overseas, because it is regarding the world, feeling at 1, feeling her legs are like a 4, the balance that is there, the infinity signs. You've reaped what you've sown, and it's just a victory, feeling on top of the world. Then we move on to the victory is in your finances, your retirement. Possibly you've retired, maybe you've inherited, or a legacy, or you're leaving a legacy, or something to take care of family and even the pets. There's enough here. There's the tree of life here once again. And 10 is the culmination of all this victory. So there's something that's very prosperous here for you that is coming through. And with this grounded earthy energy, it's saying that there's longevity in this as well. And you have enough to take care of the family and families thereafter. It's a legacy as well. Then we have the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is you walking away from something that is a legacy possibly, or to do with retirement. But there's walking away from something that it's an 8 of Cups. So it took a long time to get to this point, but emotionally something is not fulfilling you. And you've made this decision, which doesn't come easy, to turn your back on what you have, which is a lot, and to walk away towards the future mountains and take up that challenge, because you know that something is hidden, there's still something not fulfilling you emotionally, and you decide to do the move, the walk away. We'll see as we go in how this plays out. Then here's 7. 7s are choices, decisions, and you can see this is quite a sneaky energy. It could be your own energy as well, picking up something that's not yours, sneaking off with it. It could be intellectual theft. It's cerebral because it's swords, so something that's said, or it's known as a card of theft as well. It could also be, because it's cerebral, thoughts and speech and contracts, and it could be a warning to be careful that something of yours might be stolen. So maybe guard what you have as well. But it could also be thinking in an alternative way, something that nobody expects you to do, and then sneaking off with the loot, basically, because you made this choice that's totally out of character and nobody expected this from you. The next card is your fate and destiny, the Wheel of Fortune 10. It's the culmination of the cycle of victory, celebrating after a long battle. And this offer, and this, there's a Wheel of Fortune, there's a culmination. It's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new cycle, which is happier for you moving forward. It was your fate and destiny, so it was definitely a cycle, a karmic cycle that has come to an end or ending, and it has to do with something that is legal. There is this could be your own energy because it is air. Swords is air. This would be a woman over 40. And she'll be using cerebral energy. Other air signs besides yourself, Gemini is Aquarius and Libra. And she could be making a decision with regards to this celebration and your retirement and the fate and destiny, because she's facing you being trapped and you need to walk away from. She makes a decision here without using emotion. She uses pure logic here, and her ruling is final. She is not interested in entertaining emotions and just is rational and works on logic and makes the decision because she's a queen. So her ruling is her ruling, and that is it. Although it can be harsh at times. And she's looking at you and again your energy, and you are feeling very entrapped. But this entrapment is that you're putting yourself in denial, and there it is as well. It's saying that this legacy and whatever the money that you want to, the emotional burden that you somehow feel as well, that you want to walk away from, you put yourself in the situation. This is all in your mind. It's thoughts. And you can step out of this as easily as you got into it. It's emotional thoughts as well as a lot of emotional, but a lot of thoughts. But this is denial of what is truly there, because the 8 is moving forward, having the vision. But yeah, you don't have the vision because you're all in your head with all sorts of things, especially after the ruling is made, and it's got to do with your finances. Then we have the next card here, after your decision possibly made, or a theft or something, and this fate and destiny card that's come up, saying that you need to take a rest. It's your energy as well. It's a sword's energy. You need to rest. It's card number 4, saying that it's not healthy to be in your head all the time, especially after this card. Yeah, you need to rest. Lay your sword down. And because those 3 are pointing at you as well, and you can do yourself a disservice. So yes, you need to take a break, a holiday, lay your swords down, rest, think about what you're doing, and move forward there. I just want to get this call. It stopped. Then the next card is the Knight of Rods. Sorry, let me just end this, yeah? Sorry about that, Gemini. This is the Knight of Wands. Now, this is fire energy. It could be somebody in that you know, and fire would be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This Knights always go out for a quest, or to go and conquer something, get something, and the Knight is facing this King of Wands, because there is a King of Wands here as well. So the King is facing you resting, and the Knight is facing the King. So there's fast movement forward within, because fire energy is action. It's forward movement, and this is the fastest Knight. So there is movement here, and there's action. Once you lay your swords down, there's a ruling, because he's a king. Like a queen, they make rulings, but he's authoritative, and this king doesn't delegate. He gets up and he does it. He's action-packed. He gets into the nitty-gritties himself, and he has wisdom, because he has this little, and they're all over their little lizardy thing here. So there's fast action movement forward. with a decision or a ruling. And yes, absolutely, you feel that this is completely chaotic for you, rushing in a chaotic manner. This Knight here again is your energy, rushing in. And you can see it's jagged cards. It is a warning saying that check your facts before you rush in. Don't just rush in, because sometimes that chaos isn't there and you defended. You got your sword up, ready to defend what you believe in, what you want to conquer as a Knight. So, and it is about pettiness, actually. Pettiness, arguing, competition, jealousy, going round and round in circles and not actually getting any resolution, because there's this discord with so much energy that goes into it. And the Knight is also leaving that towards it when you rest. He's leaving this emotion, and the action for this pettiness is also fast moving, because at the end of the day, the outcome is Aries, the card of Aries, and it is the Emperor as well. As a zodiac, it's Aries. But as an outcome card, it is the Emperor. He rules an empire, not just a kingdom like a king. He's a man in high esteem, authority, a magistrate, somebody in uniform, somebody that is over everyone. He has a bigger group of people to look after. He makes his decision is final. There's no going back in it. It could be assertive, fiery, stubborn, calculated, but takes care of everyone around him as well in a very fair, passionate way, and also defends it because he has armor, defends it. And he has his Ankhya, which is a wisdom that he has from the ages. So, yeah, with that movement forward. So, there is manifestation here for you, Gemini, and there is victory for you. Victory for you if you do something that is not expected of you. If you just change the way you are, take the break, move away from the chaos, you have stability, because he brings stability as well. Walking away, if you don't walk away from this that is in your life with regards to finances, and you keep yourself entrapped continuously, there's going to be fast movement with this, and it's going to cause a lot of competition and arguments in a fiery way, and a ruling is going to be made. So, you know, you can have victory. There is fate and destiny for you, and there is stability offered for you. With regards to finance. So it is about finance, legacy, settlements, legal battles. I don't see anything about relationship in here. So whatever it is ended if it was a divorce. But there are battles here, and a lot of stuff you need to set yourself free of. And it is for the card of the Emperor, absolutely, for stability. Beautiful card. I'm going to read from the book, and let's see what the message is. Amaroth, longing, and it says martyrdom, regret, and past mistakes. You may feel after a long personal journey that you have had to make sacrifices in order to change things. Absolutely. There we go. Absolutely. Although your journey has been long and at times difficult, life often works out for the best, even though you may be questioning the motives of others. And if this has all been in vain, there is a sense you may be feeling unfocused, lost, unloved, and uncertain of which path you should take now. The stability of what you once were familiar with will now change. And although you may feel fearful of the changes ahead, moving forward can only be a good thing. This is a time of no regrets, as looking back serves no purpose. Use the negative aspects of past experience as your greatest lessons and gain strength from this. It is said life never throws us more than we can handle. This is your time to show the world what you are truly made of.